everyone, for the continuation of our topic, which is corporate strategy, vertical integration, and diversification. I'm Mary Joyce Lozada from BSBA 3D. I am reporting risk of vertical integration. Risk of vertical integration. It is depending on the situation. Vertical integration has several risks, including increasing cost, reducing quality, reducing flexibility, and increasing the potential for legal repercussions. A higher degree of vertical integration can lead to increasing cost for a number of reasons. In-house suppliers tend to have higher cost structures because they are not exposed to market competitions. Knowing there will always be a buyer for their products reduces their incentives to lower cost. In contrast, suppliers in the open market, because they serve a much larger market, can achieve economies of scale that include in-house suppliers. Organizational complexity increases with higher levels of vertical integration, thereby increasing administrative costs such as determining the appropriate transfer prices between an in-house supplier and buyer. Administrative costs are part of internal transaction costs and arise from the coordination of multiple diversions. Political maneuvering for resources, the consumption of the company purse, or simple for employees is lacking of. For the next slides, the alternatives to vertical integration. It is ideally one would like to find alternatives to vertical integration that provide similar benefits without the accompanying risk. Are there such alternatives? Yes, there are, which are the tougher integration and strategic outsourcing. So, one of the alternatives to vertical integration is the tougher integration. It is a way of orchestrating value activities in which a firm is backwardly integrated, but it is also relies on outside market firms for some of its supplies and is forwardly integrated but also relies on outside market firms for some if its distribution. It shows here in the illustrations that the concept of a tougher integration along the vertical industry value chain. Here, the firm sources intermediate goods and components from in-house suppliers as well as outside suppliers. In a similar fashion, a firm sells in products through company-owned retail outlets and through independent retailers. Both Apple and Nike are, for example, use tougher integration. They own retail outlets but also use other retailers, both the brick-and-mortar type and online. Tougher integration has several benefits. They are: it exposes in-house suppliers and distributors to market competition so that performance comparisons are possible, rather than hollowing out its competencies by relying too much on outsourcing. Tougher integration allows a firm to retain and fine-tune its competencies in upstream and downstream value chain activities. Second, tougher integration also enhances a firm's flexibility. For example, when adjusting to fluctuations in demand, a firm could cut back on the finished goods it delivers to external retailers while continuing to stock its own stores. And lastly, using proper integration, firms can combine internal and external knowledge, possibly paving the path for innovation. For the next slides, the another alternative to vertical integration is a strategic outsourcing, which involves moving one or more internal value chain activities outside the firm's boundaries to other firms in the industry value chain. A firm that engages in strategic outsourcing reduces its level of vertical integration rather than developing their own human resource management systems. For instance, some firms outsource these non-core activities to companies. In the popular media and in everyday conversation, you may hear the term outsourcing, used to mean sending jobs out of the country. Corporate diversification, expanding beyond a single market. A firm that engages a diversification increases the variety of products and services it offers a markets and the geographic regions in which it competes. A non-diversified company focuses on the single market, whereas a diversified company competes in several different markets simultaneously. And for my last slides, there are various general diversification strategies. A firm that is active in several different products markets is pursuing a product diversification strategy. A firm that is active in several different countries is pursuing a geographic diversification strategy. And the company that pursues both a product and a geographic diversification strategy simultaneously follows a product market diversification strategy. And that's all. Thank you.